Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
As we prepare and remain vigilant amid the coronavirus pandemic, the GUT Credit Union remains committed to serving you and your family in the safest way possible. We have increased the frequency of cleaning and sanitizing all branches and ATMs throughout the day. In an effort to maintain the protocols of social distancing, we encourage you to use the ATMs to conduct simple transactions. For your protection and convenience, our officers are available to conduct business via telephone if needed. As a member, if you are facing financial challenges as a result of the pandemic, please contact us to discuss the range of flexible options available to you. More information can be obtained by calling 440-1354, emailing gutcu@spicile.com, or visiting www.gutcu.com. Together, we can successfully navigate through this time. GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
This is the GBN television news for Monday, the 30th of March 2020. In the headlines, Grenada on full lockdown from tonight. 2 more confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Grenada, bringing the total to 9. People in need of government's assistance should begin receiving checks by April. Coming up in the sports news, Tokyo Olympics to start in July 2021. And in around the globe, the number of COVID-19 cases in Trinidad and Tobago moving towards 100. Do stay with us. We are reporting the day's news.
This is GBN, the nation's news leader. This segment is brought to you by Courts Grenada Limited.
Despite the situation we now face, one thing is for certain. We will get through this together. As much as we are a part of your community, you are a part of who we are. Let's take care of each other during this time, as we always do. And soon, we know that with the dawn of that new day, all of this will be over, and our land will once again be healed. In the meantime, stay safe. Know that we're here for you. Courts, bringing value home.
Good evening, this is News at 7. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. After a week of a partial lockdown, government announced on Sunday it has imposed further regulations to force people to stay indoors and minimize close contact with others. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell spoke of the move during a news conference today.
Just a few days ago, the Prime Minister and Minister for National Security, Dr. Keith Mitchell, announced a partial state of emergency, urging everyone to follow all guidelines stipulated by the Ministry of Health. Today, stricter guidelines have been implemented, as Grenada will be on a full lockdown as of 7 p.m. tonight. The Prime Minister explained during a media briefing today.
Effective tonight, March 30th, at 7 p.m., a 7-day curfew will be imposed. It therefore means that all persons, and we mean not exceptions, all persons are to remain confined to their homes, inclusive of yard space. The exceptions, of course, are given in the regulations. This measure, similar to those announced previously, are intended to eliminate the potential for the community spread of the coronavirus.
Prime Minister Mitchell says that the new restrictions is necessary to protect everyone from COVID-19, as the island has 9 reported cases presently. The Minister for Security emphasized that anyone found breaking any of the stipulated rules will face the law.
If you are not an essential worker, you should be at home. The curfew will be strictly enforced, and all citizens are encouraged to comply. The Royal Grenada Police Force will adopt a zero-tolerance policy for breaches and failure to comply, and that will be dealt with to the fullest extent of the law and the protection of all of us.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
Well, the cliche of Peter pays for Paul and Paul pays for all is seemingly being applied to the full mandatory lockdown, a curfew from 7 p.m. on Monday. Like in other countries of the region, Grenada has experienced a similar fate due to the lack of adherence to the social distancing protocol first instituted in the limited state of emergency last Wednesday evening. Acting Chief Medical Officer in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Francis Martin, was on GBN's To The Point program on Monday, explaining the rationale for the 24-hour curfew.
And unfortunately, in this pandemic, the actions of a little can significantly affect the response and the health of the entire nation.
Grenadians are apparently being punished for the slackness of a few, and Acting Chief Medical Officer Dr. Francis Martin says this decision was inevitable after feeling the pulse of the people. Dr. Martin highlights that he expected such an outcome sooner. He adds that it is now up to law enforcement to maintain the curfew and medical personnel to work towards containing the spread.
The other aspect of it from the health standpoint, we are now focusing, we're shifting gears, maybe you can call it the third gear. We're shifting now to a state of case finding and contact tracing. Case finding and contact tracing. We have discussed the structure of it. We have had meetings all day yesterday putting it together.
Addressing the concerns of a lack of social distancing among law enforcement officers, the medical doctor says these officers are well aware of the risk involved, while noting that the ministry will continue to consult with the RGPF. Contact tracing and identifying any new cases will be the focus, and Dr. Martin impresses a number of volunteers will be combing the streets and making phone calls to gather information on potential carriers.
And I think the 24-hour lockdown is the best opportunity for us to do that, because people now would stay put. We have a better chance of finding them when we call them, and we have a better chance of locking them down to ensure that they keep a risk down as far as possible. And I think this is where we're going to see our greatest success.
According to the Acting Chief Medical Officer, community health centers remain open with slight operational changes. However, banks, while being open, will not be so for the general public. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Within 1 week of Grenada's confirmed cases of coronavirus, COVID-19 moved from 1 to 9. There are now 2 males and 7 females with the virus. Sharon Blackman-Stephen is following this story.
Many shops are twinned with grocery and alcohol. The sale and consumption of alcohol on those premises will not be allowed. 7 of the 29 I referred to earlier were arrested for the consumption of alcohol at shops. And yes, shopkeepers, we are aware of the backdoor strategy. We are aware of the locking up inside, but you can't keep silent, so we know you will be there. Please, let us do what is necessary and exercise the discipline that is required so that together we can reverse this trend.
Well, for anyone exhibiting flu-like symptoms, here are the procedures outlined by Health Minister Nicholas Steele to be followed.
I urge the public to report or inform the Ministry of Health or nearest health facility of any possible or suspected individual displaying acute respiratory symptoms at this time. If you believe you are exhibiting symptoms of the virus, do not leave your house. Do not take public transportation. Call the health hotline at 538-4787 or 458-4787.
All right, this one to report. Acting Commissioner of Police Edwin Martin says he has been having some challenges with some people ignoring the limited state of emergency. During a news conference on Monday, the acting Commissioner of Police said that at the start of these new measures on Monday, 27 people have been arrested for breaking the curfew.
Many of those shops are twinned with grocery and alcohol. The sale and consumption of alcohol on those premises will not be allowed. 7 of the 29 I referred to earlier were arrested for the consumption of alcohol at shops. And yes, shopkeepers, we are aware of the backdoor strategy. We are aware of the locking up inside, but you can't keep silent, so we know you will be there. Please, let us do what is necessary and exercise the discipline that is required so that together we can reverse this trend.
Commissioner Martin said the police will now shift new operational gear regarding the opening of shops and supermarkets. He outlines the new hours allowed.
We will allow shops to open Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays under this arrangement for the period of 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., to 12 a.m. or noon, as I should say. These shops, however, are limited to shops where there are not employees to come from outside. So they are owners-operated shops, small shops in the villages that are owner-operated and shops that does not require employees coming from elsewhere. You will not see an operation of supermarkets during this period.
You're watching News at 7. We are reporting the day's news. Do stay with us. We'll be back.
One bad vibe and I'm out this. No, you can't stop this. We're out to get it with Lucas and day and night. Yeah, we're on this. I know you want this. Come on and taste the energy. Day and night, if you're looking say life, if you're looking say life, come taste the energy.
Good vibes only. Lucasade, taste the energy.
When I need shelter, warmth, security, I know you'll be there. Something in these moments lets me know you care. Maybe the way you shield me, maybe it's your smiles and the way you tell me it's okay to try. Now I'm invincible. I can pack my sack. I can take the long road, 'cause it's okay to look back if I am scared. I know you're there. Arise, together there's no limit to what we can do. Arise, with no wings, fly. Arise, and we're so high, enjoy the view. Arise, look, no wings, fly.
This is Ariza, your financial freedom, your future.
Conveniently located in the Grand Shopping Center, for over 40 years, Food Fair has provided quality service at affordable prices. Now, grocery shopping is made easier and more convenient from the Food Fair web store.
Hey, babe. Listen, I need you to go down to Food Fair to get some groceries.
All right, no problem. Right away.
Thanks, babe. What are you doing? You're supposed to be going Food Fair to get a grocery, man.
I am, but didn't you know you can order your groceries online from the Food Fair web store?
Are you serious?
Of course. All you have to do is just to log on to www.foodfair.gd with credit card in hand, and with an order of $100 or more, Food Fair Granans will deliver up to 3 miles away. And you don't even have to worry about your information, you know. Their safety measures are excellent.
So hold on. You just order online and Food Fair will deliver to you?
Yep.
Oh, baby, better hurry up and order, man.
I already did. They should be here any minute now.
Enjoy easy online shopping anytime from your home or office from the Food Fair web store. Food Fair, where you can fill your baskets without emptying your pockets.
Despite the situation we now face, one thing is for certain. We will get through this together. As much as we are a part of your community, you are a part of who we are. Let's take care of each other during this time, as we always do. And soon, we know that with the dawn of that new day, all of this will be over, and our land will once again be healed. In the meantime, stay safe. Know that we're here for you. Courts, bringing value home.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 70 channels and 12 in HD. All for $200 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Are you looking to rent chairs and tables? Then call Waggy T Rentals. We rent tables and chairs for any event. We have 7 different types of chairs: plastic, folding chairs, gray and white, resin white chairs, conference chairs, even Chivari chairs in gold and white. We also rent 6 feet and 8 feet rectangular folding tables, 4 feet and 5 feet round tables, and even cocktail tables. Give us a call at 444-RENT. That's 444-7368. Or visit our office at Frequente Industrial Park, Grand Anse, St. George.
So you're looking for doors and windows that look sophisticated and are very secure? Then St. Lou Metals is your one-stop shop. Our windows and doors make sure your home not only looks great, but is more secure. We manufacture shower enclosures, doors, windows for residential and commercial properties using high-grade material and the latest technology. If you want to save money and improve your home's appearance, you have made the right choice by shopping at St. Lou Metals. For a free quotation, visit us today at the Frequente Industrial Park or call us at 439-6538 or 439-6539.
Use clay. It washing cleaner than ever. Oh mama, oi. Oh mama, oi. In every household must have it, oi. Highly effective. Stain removal, lemon freshness. Antibacterial washing powder. Fresh and clean. Fresh and clean. When I put on me clothes, me must win. When I wash me clothes, no other detergent could ever wash me clothes like this.
Now buy 3 bottles of Clay's dishwashing liquid for only $8. Available at Best for Less Supermarket, Eat Fresh Supermarket, M&C Jones Supermarket, Hope Pride Supermarket, The Food Fairs, Carenage and Grand Anse, Roberts Enterprise, Springs Food Mart, and Charlo's Supermarket.
Other Clay's products available: hand sanitizer, fabric softener, hand washing liquid, dishwashing liquid, and toilet cleaners. Distributed by Fortune Foods Company Limited, Tempe, St. George.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
We all want a home that matches our way of life. But it's not just about building or buying a dream home or purchasing land with the most breathtaking view. It's about finding the bank that would make you feel at home. A Home Easy Loan from Republic is your best choice. It's more than a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Visit any of our 6 branches. Submit your application forms on our website or talk to us on Facebook. Experience peace of mind today. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
News at 7. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell on Monday sought to assure the nation that government will do all it can to assist people who have found themselves unemployed due to COVID-19. The rest of the details in this report.
Prime Minister and Minister of Finance Dr. Keith Mitchell says that by April, people in need of government's assistance should begin receiving checks. The Prime Minister made the disclosure during Monday's news conference in response to questions surrounding the financial impact of COVID-19.
been fiscally prudent through the last 6 years and so. We're in a good position, better than most countries in the region, to get the kind of support necessary. So it's looking good that we'll get some significant support to help us, but even then we still have to find some local to support it. So we will be announcing soon, because at the first of the month we have to start preparing. We hope by the 20th of April we should start paying checks to those individual persons.
The Prime Minister is reminding Grenadians that we are in the midst of a war, but it's one we can win fighting it together. He admits that he was not prepared for this challenge brought on by COVID-19.
Painful time. It is a very painful. There is no easy solution. Some people have been advocating close down the whole country. No, and 3-4 weeks ago, close down the whole country. Yeah, we could have, What about people? You see, some of us are not responsible, We have no accountability to give.
The Prime Minister said that discussions continue on government's stimulus package, which includes the decrease by 30% on customers' electricity bills. He assures the nation that his promises will be fulfilled. Dr. Mitchell said that his absence from the public in recent weeks was due to intense work in the background dealing with the country's financial needs and the financial needs of those now unemployed and the less fortunate. The Prime Minister said that it's a painful time for politicians with no easy solution. However, he is assuring the country that public workers' jobs will be safeguarded and the needy assistance programs will be increased to meet people's needs. Tony Julien, GBN News.
With the announcement of a full country lockdown over the next 7 days that begins tonight, many were seen in long queues waiting to enter stores to stock up on food and other items. Rena Pear was out and about today and has this report.
It is mere hours before Grenada goes under full lockdown, prohibiting anyone except essential workers from leaving their homes. Behind me is a look of what is happening throughout the island, as many Grenadians are doing last-minute shopping for food, medicine, and tying loose ends, preparing for what will be 7 days inside their homes. All businesses will be closed as of tonight, with the exception of Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, when village shops and selected gas stations will be allowed to open for customers and essential workers between the hours of 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Minister Steele announced on Sunday night that one person per household will be allowed to go out shopping on these days.
One person from each household shall be allowed to leave their residence once during a grocery day to attend shops which sell groceries. Grocery stores and or supermarkets in their own parish and their own parish only. Shops which sell groceries, grocery stores and supermarkets in each parish will be open for business between 8 a.m. and 12 noon on select days specified by the Commissioner of Police.
Public transport is also affected, as buses will be allowed to operate on the set days following previous regulations, as well as supermarket employees and other stated businesses will be required to work on those specific days. Minister Steele outlined other rules under the new restrictions.
There shall be no sale and consumption of alcohol in or in the vicinity of any grocery store or supermarket in any public place. If the manager, owner or other person in charge of any shop which sells groceries, a grocery store or a supermarket, or any employee of any of these entities aids, abets or facilitates the breach of any regulation without prejudice to any other penalty in law, the shop, grocery store or supermarket will be immediately closed.
Rena Pear with that report there. The vendors' market remained closed for yet another day, but some relief is likely as efforts are made to assist them. Prime Minister and Finance Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell said today during a special news conference that they are working tirelessly to find some form of compromise to cushion the effects of the losses likely to occur. However, there are some challenges. More in this report.
Last Friday, vendors were up in arms as they were asked by police to pack up their goods and go home. Many of them complained about the losses they will incur, especially with the perishable goods on hand and not knowing who will compensate. This, according to health officials, was necessary in keeping with the limited state of emergency put in place by government. Those measures also mandates citizens social distancing at least 6 feet to limit the spread of COVID-19. Prime Minister Mitchell reassures that they are working with various entities to find a viable solution for vendors to ensure a livelihood and remain safe in the process.
So the hardest task we face right now is identifying the vendors, because we want to help the vendors, the tourist vendors who normally would do well at this time of the year. They get nothing right now because all the cruise ships have not come to our shores. So and the market vendors, we have agreed, while some of them can sell some of the produce in marketing board, we don't believe marketing board will pay them the price that they normally will get from individual members like us who go to the market. So we will want to give them something too. But where do you get that data? I mean, in the case of the workers in the hotel, they're on the inland revenue file, so you could go and find out how much they were making and so on. But market vendors, bus drivers, taxi drivers, a lot of work has to be put in place. We're working at it, and I think we're getting there.
Although the Prime Minister indicated that vendors may not get the required price for their produce, the MNIB is offering to ease the burden by purchasing their perishable goods. GBN spoke with Acting General Manager Elvis Young via telephone on Monday. He explains how the process of assistance will work, although there are some areas left to finalize.
I would say at this point in time, if they have anything, any perishable items that they want to dispose of, they call the MNIB. So they call the MNIB and we're going to take it on a case-by-case basis for now. Because you see, the call would inform us of what they have, whether the item is spoiling, whether it could last, because the effort we're making is try to minimize their losses as much as possible.
Chrislina John, GBN News.
Still ahead from us, physician advises meatless diet during COVID-19 crisis. We'll talk about that. See you in a while.
Use clay, it washing cleaner than ever. Oh mama, oi, oh mama, oi. In every household, must have it, oi. Highly effective, stain removal, lemon freshness. Antibacterial washing powder, fresh and clean. When I put on me clothes, me must swing. When I wash me clothes, no other detergent could ever wash me clothes like this.
Now buy 3 bottles of Clay's dishwashing liquid for only $8. Available at Best for Less Supermarket, Eat Fresh Supermarket, MNC Jones Supermarket, Hope Pride Supermarket, The Food Fairs, Carenage and Grandance, Roberts Enterprise, Springs Food Mart, and Charlo Supermarket.
Other Clay's products available: hand sanitizer, fabric softener, hand washing liquid, dishwashing liquid, and toilet cleaners. Distributed by 14 Foods Company Limited, Tempe St. George.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with Tropical. I can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with Tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with Tropical.
Local agents, George F. Huggins and Company, Grenada Limited. A telephone number 440-8787, or visit our website at www.tropical.com. Email us at grenadasales@tropical.com. Tropical Shipping, committed to island life.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Say hello to an insurance company with efficient, friendly service and a fresh, straightforward approach. Say hello to a new beginning with Sun General for home, motor, business, and all your insurance needs.
Hello to new beginnings. Hello to brighter mornings. Hello tomorrow shining. Sun General Insurance today.
Sun General, serving you from downstairs the old NS building, downtown St. George. Telephone number 440-0217. And from Grenville on Gladstone Road. Our number there, 438-4138. And why not? Check us out online at www.sungeneral.net. Sun General, covering the Caribbean.
It's detox time again at Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. The festive season is over, so let's start 2020 looking and feeling like a boss with our many body cleansing options. Purchase detox products as low as $50. Purchase detox combo packs as low as $100. Receive 10% off on all in-house colonic irrigation treatment. Take control of your health now. Don't delay. Call us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. We are located in Belmont, St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. These offers are valid from January to March or while stocks last. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. Detox your way to health.
I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home, and your card through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and the programs including Financial Literacy Quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso Program, Junior Cooperatives in Secondary Schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC Grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
So you're looking for doors and windows that look sophisticated and are very secure? Then St. Lou Metals is your one-stop shop. Our windows and doors make sure your home not only looks great, but is more secure. We manufacture shower enclosures, doors, windows for residential and commercial properties using high-grade material and the latest technology. If you want to save money and improve your home's appearance, you have made the right choice by shopping at St. Lou Metals. For a free quotation, visit us today at the Frequente Industrial Park or call us at 439-6538 or 439-6539.
It's new, innovative and classy, and a cut above the rest. Your one-stop shop for bathtubs, kitchenette, customized doors and windows, and even a new paint job. We also sell quartz and solid surface countertops. At M&N Hardware, we offer best prices, excellent service, efficiency, and reliability. Visit us at Dusty Highway, Grandin, St. George, or call telephone number 440-6757. M&N Hardware, from foundation to roof. Let's build together.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 350 local anywhere calls and texts. With the always-on prepaid plans, all for $25. Keep your number when you switch to Grenada's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Hello again. A concern which grabbed the attention of many Grenadians over the last week is the statement made by Acting Chief Medical Officer Dr. Francis Martin to avoid meat for the next 3 weeks. GBN's Blossom Alexis Welch sought clarification from the medical doctor during the To The Point program today.
My challenge to the nation is simply one thing. My challenge to the nation is most disease processes that we know, most disease can be linked back to animal protein, except in some instances. Most disease that we know can be linked back to animal protein. We also know that the highest amount of work our immune system has to do, our immune system is the weakest in the face of animal protein.
Dr. Martin explains that bright-colored vegetables are the more viable option to boost the immune system in the face of COVID-19.
Immune system is the best in the face of bright-colored vegetables. So my challenge to the nation, while we all try to fight this thing from a medical standpoint, from a social standpoint, from a political standpoint, we now need to give our body the best artillery it needs to fight this off. And the best way to do this is to avoid animal protein, because we know animal protein is linked to diseases, and at the same time fortify our bodies with a bright-colored fruits and vegetables.
Local herbalist is encouraging people to use herbs to strengthen their immune systems and stay alive. Anthony Noel is the manufacturer of Lazarus Herbal Blend and testifies that several local herbs are well known for their healing properties. Today, being faced with the COVID-19 global pandemic, he uses the opportunity to sensitize people on what's best for their health.
I'm preaching to the people of Grenada, preventative maintenance. Take care of your health. So because you do not have the money for when you get sick. So it's cheaper for you to stay healthy than for you to get sick. So two things about it right now is either you breathe, or you stop breathe and you die. If you build good immune system, you will be able to fight any disease, including the coronavirus that exists today. And I'm speaking about specifically special.
For years, Anthony Noel says he has been in the business of creating herbal blends for people with various respiratory conditions, such as asthma, sinuses, among others. He says the reviews are all positive. Here are some of the herbs he wants people to make use of.
The herbs that is very, very potent to build your immune system. I'm talking about sarsaparilla. You know about sarsaparilla? You know about wild onion? You know about cutlet? You know about dandelion? You know about lemongrass? All these that I've just spoken to you about, these will help you to build very good immune system. Natural antibiotics. And what the antibiotics do in your body, it gives you the ability to fight. The white blood cells to fight.
All right, time for this evening's GBN I Saw. Compliments Clear Vision Eye Center. I Saw captures people at a popular mall waiting in a long queue to shop at a supermarket after the new regulations were announced.
A good eye captures all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
You know us, but we knew. You feel at home with every visit. An experienced team offering personalized courtier service and trendy brand name lifestyle products. We're changing the vision care landscape one customer at a time. Clear Vision Eye Center. People and technology coming together to help you see the world with a clearer vision.
Watching news at 7. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Remember to wash your hands to stop the coronavirus. Finish.
This message is brought to you by Mount Pure Mineral Water, silver medalist in the 2020 Berkeley Springs International Water Tasting Competition.
They say sometimes less is more, but at Real Value IGA Supermarket, we believe more is more. And since we are all about more, we want to buy more from farmers like you so we can sell more to our customers. If you have a farmer's ID and fresh produce to sell, Real Value IGA wants to buy.
For more information, contact Real Value IGA on WhatsApp at 405-4405 or give them a call at 439-2121.
There is currently no vaccine to prevent coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19. The best way to prevent illness is to avoid being exposed to the virus. However, everyday preventative actions to help prevent the spread of COVID-19 disease include washing your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Always wash hands with soap and water if hands are visibly dirty. Use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze with a paper napkin, then throw the napkin in the trash. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces using a regular household cleaning spray, a wipe, or paper towel. Eat lots of colored fruits and vegetables to help boost your immune system. This reminder is made available by Grenada Paper Products, manufacturers of Royal, Quick and Easy, and Horizon paper towels and napkins.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand-name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our two convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
Ovio.com. Sale. All the outlets, hotspot outlets. You're going to go to the Carnage, the Grenville, or the Sutter's hotspot, and you get sales and deals on all items. You can get these on potato, you can get these on saltfish, onion, garlic, mackerel, toilet paper, and we even have the currants and the raisin at $10 per pound, lowest price island-wide. So people just come down or go up or go across, but just make sure and go to hotspots.
Keeping an eye on the weather, this is GBN. We've got you covered.
All right, weather for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique valid for tonight and the following 3 days. It's on the screen as well. Weather tonight, generally fair, becoming partly cloudy with few light, isolated showers after midnight. Tonight's minimum temperature 24.5 degrees Celsius. Wind east-northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in open water. A small craft advisory remains in effect. Tides currently rising, high at 8 p.m., low at 2 a.m. Sunrise tomorrow morning 6:05. The weather on Tuesday, the 31st day of March, mostly fair despite a few light, isolated nighttime showers during partly cloudy spells. On Wednesday, the 1st of April, mainly sunny during the day, partly cloudy overnight with brief isolated showers. And on Thursday the 2nd, partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy with light to moderate morning and nighttime showers. All right, do stay with us for the sports news. Coming up next with Tony Julien.
And sporting fans, the Tokyo Olympic Games will start on the 23rd of July next year, 2021, and run to the 8th of August, again, 2021, after being postponed for a year because of the coronavirus pandemic. The International Olympic Committee, or IOC, Executive Board met on Monday to make that decision. The Olympics will start, or they will still be called Tokyo 2020, despite taking place in 2021. The Paralympic Games, originally due to have started on the 25th of August this year, will now take place between the 24th of August and the 5th of September, again next year, 2021. Grenada's two-time Olympic medalist Karani James has made peace, meanwhile, with the Olympic postponement. In an article of on Tide Sport, the COVID-19 pandemic has taken James out of training routine and forced Karani to wait an additional year for his chance at a third Olympic medal. James believes the International Olympic Committee is obviously taking it seriously, and at the end of the day, safety and health trumps the Olympics every time. Karani quickly shot to worldwide fame, of course, winning the 400 meters at the 2012 Olympics in London, which brought Grenada's first Olympic medal of any kind. Barcelona players will take a 70% pay cut during the coronavirus pandemic, meanwhile, and make additional contributions to ensure non-sporting staff receive full wages. Captain Lionel Messi said that the move was delayed as the players were looking for a formula to help the club. Juventus players and manager Maurizio Sarri agreed to freeze their own pay for 4 months at the weekend. Spain's national death toll now stands at 7,340, making it the worst affected country in the world behind Italy. German sides Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund have also agreed to take pay cuts. The Barbados Football Association BFA General Secretary and Technical Director Adrian Donovan believes the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association is on its way to being suspended, considering recent retaliation against the implementation of a FIFA normalization committee. The Football World Governing Body made the decision to disband the TTFA and implement a normalization committee following what it claims was a fact-finding mission to the Twin Island Republic. According to FIFA, the TTFA had an extremely low overall financial management method and extreme debt. The William Wallace-led association has, however, since threatened to take the matter to the Courts of Arbitration for Sport, a move that Donovan considers a mistake. The latest sport report there for you. When we return, of course, it'll be with a probe around the globe. And this time in our probe around the globe, we begin in Trinidad, finding that the number of positive coronavirus cases has jumped to 82 on Monday, as health authorities warned that the next 2 weeks could prove pivotal in the fight to prevent the spread of the virus that has killed more than 20,000 people worldwide. Health Minister in Trinidad, Terence Delialsing, speaking at the daily news conference of the Ministry of Health, said that the 4 new additional cases from Sunday came as a result of various factors. He said one of the cases had close contact with someone who tested positive for the virus, while 2 of the cases were in close contact with a person with a recent travel history. The 4th case is pending epidemiological investigation. Delialsing said that the Caribbean Public Health Agency, CARPHA, has so far tested 539 samples, including 40 of the 68 people who had recently gone on a cruise. And we find in an updated press release, Barbados Government Information Service said 7 Barbadians tested positive for the COVID-19 over the last 2 days, 4 on Friday and 3 on Saturday. Those receiving positive results for the viral illness on Friday were a 78-year-old woman and a 52-year-old man who recently traveled abroad, and 2 females aged 30 and 50 respectively, who had both been in contact with people who had COVID-19. The acting chief medical officer, Dr. Anton Best, announced on Monday that there were now 33 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Barbados. President Donald Trump, further afield, has said federal coronavirus guidelines, such as social distancing, will be extended across the U.S. until at least the 30th of April. He had previously suggested that they could be relaxed as early as Easter, which falls in mid-April. President Trump said the highest point of the death rate is likely to hit in 2 weeks. He appeared to be referring to peak infection rates that experts fear could overwhelm hospitals. A White House medical advisor, Dr. Anthony Fauci, had earlier warned that the virus could kill up to 200,000 Americans. And that's our probe around the globe. When we return, it'll be with a review of tonight's top stories.
Thank you very much, Tony. We have to leave now, but first a reminder of the headlines. Grenada on full lockdown from tonight. 2 more confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Grenada, bringing the total to 9. People in need of government's assistance should begin receiving checks by April. In the sports news, Tokyo Olympics to start in July 2021. And in around the globe, the number of COVID-19 cases in Trinidad and Tobago moving towards 100. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. Thank you for joining us. Stay with the network. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Have a good night.